Good afternoon. Thank you so much for calling Wonga.com. You're speaking to Demetrio. Could I get your postcode so I can assist you, please?
Which one of the geniuses in your office told him that his $800 didn't buy representation on May 5th? Was it you, genius?
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. So, do you want to give me some context as to exactly what you're talking about?
The answer is no genius from your office told him that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi there. I can hear you now. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about at all. Do you want to give me some background as to what you're saying or what you're talking about so I can help you?
2,000 and 1,500 does not add up to 3,100. Even I know that.
Okay, I'm having a really, really bad time understanding what you're saying. Okay, so are you referring to a marketing letter that got sent out to you?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes. Get your head
Okay.
together.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Hi there, I can hear you now.
You can't dance fast enough for me. Do you understand?
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Do you want to give me your postcode, please?
I live over the 59th Street Bridge.
Hello? I'm having...
Hello?
The line is really, really, really bad.
No.
Do you want to just move over somewhere where I could be able to hear you a bit because the line is extremely, extremely bad.
And
I
you
can't
were
understand.
incarcerated for a period of time.
Hello?
Is that right? And you were incarcerated for a period of time. Is that right?
Again, I'm not getting anything that you're saying. The line
Just
is
answer
really,
this question.
honestly,
when
really
did
bad.
you go to jail? When did you go to jail?
When did?
When did you go to jail?
I can't make out what you are saying. I'm having a really hard time understanding what you are saying.
When did you
The
go
line
to jail?
is. When did we?
When did you go to jail?
When did we
When did you go
transfer?
to jail? When did you go to jail?
I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying. I'm really, really sorry.
Why don't you pay attention?
Why don't I? Hello?
Do you listen at all?
You're asking why didn't I?
Why don't you pay attention?
Why don't I pay my pension?
Yes. When did you go to jail?
Again, I'm really honestly not entirely sure what you are referring to, what
When
you
did
are
you go to
referring or
jail?
what you are talking about as well.
When did you go to
Is
jail?
this
happened
is
in
this
jail?
relating?
What
this
happened
relating-
in jail?
Is this relating to a Wonga.com query?
Yes. What happened in jail?
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Okay, let's start this afresh. You said to me a second ago, or not so long ago, you said that you're calling because you got a letter from us, from Wonga.
Yes.
Okay? Now, the letter that you got from Wonga, what did it say?
I believe that you are a mother who is pretty desperate.
You believe?
I believe that you are a mother who is pretty desperate. I'm a really smart lady.
Okay, so look, here's what we'll do. The letter that you're saying you did get from us. Do you know what that letter had said?
Yes.
Did the letter say that you can go online and try and apply for a Wonga loan? Did it say that?
No. Behave yourself.
Hi there. Again, I'm having a hard time understanding what you are talking about because I asked you if it was concerning the marketing letter that got sent out, and you said yes, and I asked you if I told you can apply online, and you said no. So what exactly are you referring to then?
That doesn't make sense. And if something doesn't make sense, it's not true.
How old are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
That wouldn't be relevant to the query or to the call.
I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I'm a lot older than you are. You may be as smart as I am when you get to be my age, but you're not there now. So when I ask you a question, you'll give me an answer. How old are you?
I don't have to give you that kind of answer because it's not relevant to the query or to the call. So I wouldn't need to answer that at all.
Outrageous.
How long did you spend in jail?
We're getting to a point where you can either tell me how I can help you, or we could just end the call.
What happened in jail?
What happened to what?
And you were incarcerated for a period of time, is that right?
I'm really sorry. You're gonna have to repeat that again for me, please.
When did you go to jail?
When did what clear?
When did you go to jail?
I really don't know what you're asking.
What happened in jail?
What happened to who? To what?
What happened in April?
What happened in April?
Yes.
Again, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
You might.
I'm honestly, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
Is your
I don't-
grandmother still alive?
Did I?
And then I will kill myself.
Again, I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. What happened in April, and I'm not entirely sure what exactly you want me to assist you with. Because you're not telling me exactly what you want me to assist you with.
Madam, I want you to pay attention. Try to put on your listening ears. Who
So-
are you?
So what exactly are you talking about? What happened in April? Hello? What exactly?
Hello?
What are you asking?
You may live hopefully as long as I'm, but you're not as smart as I am yet.
Again, there's no one is questioning your intelligence at all, or under no circumstances. What I'm asking you is, what are you referring to when you're saying what happened in April? What are you saying? What do you mean?
Which
You're gonna
one
have
of the
to-
geniuses in your office told him that his $800 didn't buy representation on May 5th?
Okay, so is this pertaining Wonga.com?
Yes! There is no
So-
excuse for that.
Okay, because I'm not entirely sure exactly what you're talking about. Because, again, you're not giving me any information. I asked you for your postcode to see if there's something I can bring up, but you're not giving me any information.
I
So how
live
am I
over
going
the
to
59th
how am I going to
Street
help you?
Bridge.
The insurance company.
The insurance company.
Yes?
Again, is you 100% sure that this is regarding regarding Wonga.com,
Yes!
a payday loan company?
Yes?
So what exactly are you talking about, the insurance company? What has that got to do with us?
When did
I'm
you
waiting
go
to
to
see.
jail? When did you go to jail?
Wonga?
When did you go to jail?
Again, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Again, if you're not going to be very specific, I'm going to have to release the call.
Outrageous! Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay, so I can hear you too.
Tell me
So
your name. Tell me your name.
so again, can I get your postcode, please?
I live over the 59th Street Bridge.
Okay, so what is your postcode?
I'm 10 steps ahead of you. You still didn't give me an answer to my question.
Again, I can't ask you a question if I don't know what you're talking about. So can I please get your postcode?
How old are you?
I don't need to give you that information. I just need your postcode from me to see if I can help you.
I live over the 59th Street Bridge.
Okay, so can I get your postcode?
Yes?
Okay, so do you want to give me your postcode, please?
If you interrupt me again, it's not going to go well.
No one is trying to rob you at all. What I'm asking you is for your postcode so I can see if I can bring up some information for you.
That doesn't make sense. And if something doesn't make sense, it's not true.
Okay, so then I'm afraid that there's nothing more that I could assist you with. And if you're not willing to give me that information, there's nothing more I could do for you.
Outrageous! When did you go to jail?
Again, so if there's nothing more I can assist you with and you're not willing to give the postcode, I'm going to have to release the call.
Are you a licensed daycare
if
provider?
If you are, and when you are willing to give your postcode so we can assist you, please give us a call back again, okay? Thanks so much for calling Wonga.com. Bye-bye.
This is Judge Judy Scheinler.